Welcome, everybody. I'd just like to thank you all for being here today, and let's get started. What dates back to the beginning of North American civilization? When we first came here, there were a lot of things happening, but one thing that we found dated back as far as anyone can remember is cannabis. The Native Americans used to use it for their healing properties years and years and years ago. In fact, they've been using it for as long as they can remember. Here at Team Green, we want to help everyone. After extensive amounts of research, as well as looking at people's real-world use, the conclusion that we've come to is clear. Cannabis is an incredibly beneficial plant that has numerous medicinal healing properties. Today, we're going to be talking about our journey here at Team Green, what we've accomplished in the short amount of time, what we look to in the future, as well as our conclusion of what we've done. So our journey. Since our launch, we've already broken into this booming industry. The cannabis industry is growing at an increasingly high rate, as well as the amount of people using cannabis has been growing over the years. Our purpose is to benefit everybody. Our goal is to help inform people of the benefits that cannabis can provide. What have we accomplished in the last 2 years? Well, we've grown our online presence. We started out on just Instagram and TikTok, and now we've grown over to Twitter, and we've spread all kinds of great information to our following. We've been able to provide beneficial seminars to groups of people, as well as we've opened a small cannabis farm. This cannabis farm we plan to use to grow medicinal strains that we can then sell in a brick and mortar store, which we'll discuss later on. When we're looking ahead, we want to expand more into social platforms. What we want to do here at Team Green is we want to spread what we know to as many people as possible. And the only way that we can do that, and the only way that we've found has shown great success, is online through a social media presence. And so what we want to work on is we want to come up with a team that can focus on creating informational short videos that we can post onto YouTube and then share on different sites. We could advertise on Instagram ads, as well as we could even post these videos on our Instagram. So it'd be a dual kind of team that would work to create informational, short videos. And we really our big focus right now, if we can secure this funding, is to open a brick and mortar store. This would be huge because we've already shown great success online, and in states where medicinal marijuana is legalized, stores are one of the biggest places that receive consumer traffic. And so what we want to do, what we envision is to have a brick and mortar store, Team Green, where you can come in and you don't just buy some sort of cannabis plant and then not know what's going to happen. What we want to do is we want to have you come in and share what each thing can do. We want our staff to be informed on what the benefits can provide for you is. It's because our focus here is to help people understand that this is not a bad thing. A lot of stigma today has to do with the fact that cannabis was Schedule 1. Recently, the House of Representatives passed to decriminalize cannabis on a federal level. Now it still has to go through the Senate, but this is a big push because it helps to show that what us and other companies similar to us are doing is actually making a difference. And it's spreading that information that everybody should know. So when we open this brick and mortar store, we're going to have our employees that are going to be able to tell you, say, hey, this will help you with this. You as a customer can tell the staff, I'm looking for something that can help with this, and we'll hopefully be able to have exactly what you need. And that's been the useful part of us already opening up our cannabis farm is because we've started growing these broad use cannabis strains. And so this store, we envision it to be just a great success. And after we open the first one, if it is in fact a just huge success, then what we want to do is we want to open more. We don't want to just be in one state. We want to spread to different states so that everybody can know about this. Our whole goal is to make it so that medicinal marijuana is legalized federally across all the states. And we can't just hope to do that if we're only in states where it's already legalized. We need to be around states where it's not legalized so that that information can spread through word of tongue. That is the best way that information can spread, is through word of tongue. And so if what we can do is get as many people to know about this as possible, then those people go tell people that they know about it, who may not have heard what we're doing here or what other companies are doing. And so this is the main goal and hope, if we can get this funding, is to be able to just further spread what we're planning on doing and what we've already done. And this is what we can see is going to happen, because in the short amount of time and with the limited amount of resources we've had and what we've been able to do with it is just so great. We can only imagine what we'll be able to do if we can get funding to do it the right way and make it good. So in conclusion, our company is showing no signs of stopping. We've grown our online presence so great, and we have a huge following, and they're devoted. They want to learn more. They follow us because they love what we do. And we've talked about our goals, and they're big, and our company vision is even bigger. I'm urging you, please give us the second round of funding, because we've already seen what it's done for you guys on the first one. We've only seen success. So it's safe to say that this second round of funding will also be incredibly successful, as well as the fact that the cannabis industry is still growing rapidly. Funding our business would just let us keep growing at a fast rate, which is what we need to do. And our company, we have a vision, and we are going to make it happen, because to us and everyone who follows us, we're more than just a product. We're a movement. Thank you.